Well, the Asian stocks were mixed early morning, while the US stocks did end slightly lower. European stocks ended flat on Wednesday. In fact, speaking about the Asian equities, Asian stocks were mixed after robust earnings from technology heavyweights and ahead of US President Biden's first speech to the Congress. Benchmark indices did rise slightly in Australia and were slight negative in South Korea, while Japan is closed for a holiday. Nasdaq 100 futures outperformed after Apple crushed revenue estimates and Facebook reported gains in sales as well as in users. Alphabet rose to a record and after it showed that the results did show that there were surge in ad sales. Kospi was down close to around 0.2%, while Australian indices were flat. Speaking about the US equity markets, the key US benchmark ended lower, with the S&P 500 index failing to hold gains despite Fed Chair Jerome Powell's assertion that asset purchases aren't about to be trimmed. I guess this is one meeting that investors globally were watching out for. US Federal Reserve did hold interest rates and its monthly bond buying program was steady and gave no sign that it was ready to reduce it in order to support the recovery. In an extended trade, Facebook did jump nearly 6% after the social media heavyweight reported quarterly revenue that was beat versus the analyst expectations. Apple also reported another blowout quarter with sales up 54% on strong device sales, and they also authorized $19 billion worth of share buybacks. Apple stock did rise 4% at one point in an extended trading. The yield on 10-year Treasuries declined 1 basis to 1.6% in US hours. Dow was down 0.5% at 33,820, while S&P was flat. Nasdaq was down close to around 0.3% in trade. Speaking about the European markets, well, the European stocks did end flat on Wednesday as optimism over a swathe of positive bank earnings was offset by caution setting in before the US Federal Reserve's policy decision. The Pan-European STOXX 600 index did end largely flat. Deutsche Bank jumped 10.7% to the top of the STOXX 600 as strength at its investment bank helped the German lender post a better than expected first quarter net profit. The buying into cyclicals, for example, travel and leisure, automobiles, basic resources and banks among the top performing Eurozone sectors this year has been seen. DAX and FTSE were up 0.3% each, while CAC was positive close to around 0.5% in trade. WTI crude did slip nearly around 0.2% to 63.7 a barrel, and gold was flat at close to around $1774 an ounce.